Hello everybody, today is August 3rd and we are here at Alton Towers. This is my very first time here and my first time using my Merlin annual pass. Masks are only required on attractions and indoor spaces today. We've got it around the neck. We'll be wearing it most of the day. They're also doing all of the things that other major attractions are doing, like social distancing and extra cleaning and all of those measures. We've got 2 days at Alton Towers planned for this trip. This is day number 1 and today is Get Our Bearings Day. Right at the entrance, the iconic corkscrews that were part of the roller coaster known as Corkscrew that sort of changed the landscape of theme parks in the UK. This was the first major roller coaster here at Alton Towers, and when it was dismantled, they put this corkscrew right up in the front as a sign of the history of this park. Like most major theme parks, Alton Towers features a docket of events all year round, seasonal. And right now, these are the ones that are still slated to run for 2020. Right when you walk in, first thing you see is Tower Street, and right across the way you get a view of the magnificent towers. There it is, the Alton Towers birthday cake with the beautiful towers right behind it. I've been seeing photos of this online and been so excited to see it and just say, happy birthday, Alton Towers. Thanks for 40 years of fun. Well, it's my first time, but 40 years for everyone else. There's even presents. So we looked up wait times in the app and we're passing through Mutiny Bay for now. Oh, shark! To make our way to the ride with the lowest wait time to start with. We're taking this access via Haunted Hollow to Katanga Canyon, Gloomy Wood, and Forbidden Valley area. I'm trying to learn the names of the lands here. You know, at the parks I'm familiar with, I know the lands and the layout very well, but obviously I've never been here, so don't know them that well, but I'm learning. And I really like the sound of Haunted Hollow. Look how cool that is. Very cool park. Haunted Hollow. How cool is this? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Here lies an earl from years of old. His body was cursed for reasons untold. With caution should you stand and stare. This tomb is haunted. Look if you dare. I like how this whole park is like a forest. It was so interesting getting here through we drove through these tiny villages and curvy roads and there was elevation. I got a little dizzy.
You wouldn't think a major theme park like this is just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's cool though. So what we're doing is, since masks are only required on attractions and in indoor spaces, we have them and we're wearing them, but when we can keep a lot of distance from people, we can have them off because we're outdoors and there's a lot of space. But when we get crowded up or we're anywhere where there's a lot of people, we'll put them on.
And on the rides.
Yeah, definitely on the rides.
Your turn. What do ghosts eat for dinner? I don't know. What do ghosts eat for dinner? Spaghetti.
I don't get it.
You got any Parmesan cheese? Spaghetti.
Oh, I get it!
You got any Parmesan cheese?
They've got good old Bernard and Edwin back there telling ghost jokes. That was spooky! Spookily hilarious. I love everything that's happening right now so far, I'll tell you that. We got more in a crowd of people, so I put my mask on. Like I said, we'll have it on when we're crowded up, off, when we got space. Wow! Look at how beautiful! The grounds of this park are absolutely beautiful. Wow, look at these gargoyles guarding over the forest. Oh my, hello. Okay, bye-bye. They must know I'm here. Better keep moving. I think they were just saying hi though, personally. Looks like we've got some instrumental graves here. Oh, how cool is that? Whoa. There are quite a lot of spooks in this forest. They're talking. Oh no, ma'am. That was the best Haunted Hollow ever. And now we're going into Gloomy Wood, so it's haunted to gloomy. This is the best introduction to a theme park ever. I haven't even gotten on a ride yet. Duel, the ride where you shoot the spooks. What a cool queue.
So this ride used to just be the haunted house, and it was like a traditional haunted house, and then they add shooting targets in it.
I like the smell of pine everywhere. It smells really fresh and good.
And the graveyards.
Love the graveyards. Love a good graveyard in a queue. We're getting on Duel first because it has the shortest line. And also, it looks like we're gonna get to shoot zombies, so you know, I don't think that's a terrible way to start the day. Okay, so we want as many green targets or yellow targets as possible. And yeah, we're gonna do our best here.
Yeah, next room.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is cool. She blinked. We're in the queue, we're about to go in, so I'll put the camera away and then see you guys after the ride. So far looks very creepy. We're ready to shoot spooks, right? That was so cool. It was like a haunted mansion mixed with like a Buzz Lightyear type of ride where you shoot the spooks and you get points. It was so fun. It was so fun. I loved Duel. That was so much fun when we just walked into the queue. As soon as I saw like all the portraits and the lights and everything, it was just Haunted Mansion vibes, Phantom Manor vibes, so much fun. And then the added gaming element of shooting the spooks. I actually got a few scares in there.
You did, you were screaming.
I was screaming a few times because like the spooks pop out and get really close to you. So we started the day with some spooks and some scares and some fun. I'm already loving Alton Towers.
Should we try ride a roller coaster?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. I also purchased the photo pass thing. 2 days worth 30 pounds and we get all of our ride photos for both days. This reminds me of Swarm.
This is a ride that was called Subterra. It's closed a few years ago and they use this now for a scare maze.
Oh cool, it looks very scary.
I think for your first roller coaster at Alton Towers, has to be Nemesis.
I did ride Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park and everyone kept saying, just wait till you ride Nemesis. We've got extra soundtrack. Be warned. 35-minute wait for Nemesis. We're doing it. Oh my gosh. I love how the queue goes through the woods. Apparently this used to have blood water in it, but it's not on right now. So I think I'm gonna tell this right, but the story is something about digging up the park and they found this alien underground and he is the Nemesis and we are doing something, maybe fighting him? Not sure. We're getting really, really close. It was a 35-minute queue and it feels like a true 35 minutes. Not bad for a major, major attraction, major coaster here in the park. And I did ask a few other riders in line and I think I got the story right basically. They were digging underneath. There's a big alien. The alien is the ride or is part of the ride. I don't know if we're like riding the alien or running from the alien or fighting the alien, but we're doing something with the alien on Nemesis. Either way, this is like a premier coaster, so yeah, here comes the alien. Let me show you him because he's pretty terrifying. There he is, the alien. He's just everywhere. We're just like in it now. Maybe he just wants to like be friends and hang out, you know? He's just misunderstood. He's just a giant alien. Okay, so that all used to be red water, but now it's green. Woo. He is massive, massive beast. And we are going to capture the thrills with a photo because we have the photo thing. Okay, yeah, we're about to get on. awesome. I feel like whatever we were doing, whether we were running from the alien, fighting the alien, riding the alien, we did it good and right. Whatever on earth we did. But I absolutely loved it, and I do think it's worth the hype. And I'm so excited that now I've done Nemesis Inferno and Nemesis. Bam! Also, I should say that what's awesome is you walk up with your bag, you put it in some shelves, and you grab it after the ride. No lockers needed, which is absolutely wonderful. I love that. It makes it so much more convenient to ride rides, and it's like an incentive to want to ride rather than like, oh, I have to deal with a locker. Easy peasy. Here you go. Bag's there when you get off the ride. So double thumbs up. We are gonna hop on the sky ride now. And where are we going, Sam?
To the dark forest.
The dark forest. Were we already in the dark forest?
No, we're in the gloomy wood.
Ah, okay. But what about the other thing we were in? The first thing with the
Haunted
ghost.
Hollow.
Gotta keep all
There's a
these-
lot of spooky.
Yeah. So the line for the sky ride is actually massive. So we're gonna walk instead, and we'll ride this another time. We're getting a tiny glimpse of the beautiful gardens right now, but we'll walk through them either today or tomorrow. And there's the towers back there. And here we've got this beautiful structure, the Gothic Prospect Tower, completed circa 1824. And we were standing in front of this looking out over the gardens right over there. It looks like there's a light on up in there. It's beautiful. Bye! Oh, we do get to walk through the gardens a bit today. It is so peaceful and quiet over here compared to the rest of the park.
Likewise.
Let's see, what is down here? Some steep stairs. We're gonna go explore the garden just a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at this. We saw this in the garden show. Beautiful. I could spend an entire day just exploring these gardens. We recently watched a special on gardens where this garden was featured, and they talked about all of the wonderful details and features in this garden. It's actually very, very large. It covers a lot of ground. But right now we're just gonna cover a little bit of it. So beautiful. Oh, here's a grotto.
You going in?
Like, just gonna look in really quick into the grotto. Ooh, I'm in the grotto. I know we're trying to get to more rides, but it's really hard not to spend all day looking at the gardens. They're so amazing. And coming up from where the grotto was, this is the conservatory where they used to hold elaborate parties. And the furniture and belongings inside have been sold more than once, I believe, because of financial issues. But the outer portions remain.
That's rainwater.
Oh yeah, it is. It's still got water in it.
I think bubbling underneath it, look.
Oh no.
That's when I said it was all being renovated now. Everything down.
Yeah, so it looks like they're continuing to renovate and invest in restoring the gardens to their glory. They look very, very tended and cared for and glorious. Look at the flowers. Yeah, and all the statues are in really good shape, it looks like. Or at least the ones we've seen so far. Check that out. This sign says the Koragic Monument is undergoing restoration work, so we have to stay behind the roped area, but this statue says he made the desert smile. So I had to look up to remind myself what that monument was for, and it's the memorial to the 15th Earl of Shrewsbury, and it was erected in about 1830 by his nephew John.
Haunted.
Yeah, definitely haunted. Look at these beautiful blue flowers in the gardens. That's where we just walked through. It really is like a magical secret garden. I didn't expect the gardens to be this sort of like magical, mystical, secret garden feeling. How long has it been since you've been in them, Sam?
Quite a long time.
Yeah? Do you remember it being this magical?
Well, when I was younger, we used to come here. It wasn't often we walked through the gardens.
Ah, so this is a nice treat for us. And here are the beautiful towers. Wow, very impressive. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. We'll go through this tunnel, come out the other side. Right next to the gardens and right next to the towers is Woodcutter's Bar and Grill. You scan the QR code like most places right now and order your lunch. Nice. Yes, thank you. Ooh, fancy. I got the fancy hot dog.
It's very cheesy.
And Sam got a giant, delicious looking burger. Yeah, it looks like a chicken tender burger.
Bacon and ketchup?
I guess they ketchup them for you. Thankfully they didn't put ketchup on mine. This is called the Posh Dog, a premium British hot dog served in a pretzel roll topped with onions and cheese with chunky chips. And Megan got a roller coaster themed cocktail, right? That's the Wicker Man. Yes. So it's the colors of fire. The fire, yeah, Wicker Man. That was surprisingly really delicious and lovely. We had a really nice lunch. This area is still under construction. It's going to be the Gangsta Granny situation over here. I'm not familiar with the stories, but apparently they're very popular. Look, you can see the sign in there already. It was supposed to open this year, but it's been delayed like many other attractions and things across the world, but it's looking like 2021 now. There's the dungeon, and that is a separately ticketed attraction, and they've sold out of tickets for the day. It's a 45-minute journey, and the park closes so early, we really wouldn't have time to do it today anyway, but one day. The area where this Cuckoo Cars attraction is now used to be called Talbot Street, and it's the site of the first sort of fairgrounds area that started the process of this whole area becoming Alton Towers theme park or resort. Now that we've had a delicious lunch over at Woodcutter's Bar and Grill, we walked back over to the towers to queue up for Hex. I don't know what Hex is because Sam has advised me not to watch videos on it so that it wouldn't spoil it. It's one of those rides that apparently like can be spoiled easily. So I too will not spoil it for you. I will give you my reaction afterwards and talk a little bit about it, and I'll tell you a little bit about the story too, but this is a spoiler-free zone for Hex if you haven't ridden it yet. I will say that the name of the attraction Hex is tied to a legend about the family who founded Alton Towers and a curse on their family attached to a tree, a chained up tree in the forest. Going into the attraction Hex, it appears that you're going inside of the tower, which is really cool. The line's moving, yay! They are cleaning rides every 2 hours, so there's a little bit of a hold up sometimes, but once the ride is clean, the line usually moves straight ahead. Hex, the legend of the towers. The legend of the towers. An enchanted oak tree and a story that I don't quite fully know yet.
I think this is the real tree.
Yeah.
So I already know about all of this, so I don't think this is spoiler. This is just a little bit of the story about the chained oak tree. Well, there's no story. It's just telling you there is a chained oak tree, and it has to do with the legend. And there it is. Ooh.
This ride opened in the year 2000.
Oh, that's pretty recent. Maybe it's not actually. 2000 still feels recent to me. Like most rides, we can't film inside the actual attraction, but we can get a little bit of the queue, and then we'll see you after for our reactions. Oh, already very creepy. This is really creepy. What the heck? What have I gotten into? This is very scary. I don't know spooky themed rides here at Alton Towers, huh?
It's great, isn't it?
I absolutely love it. I have no idea what kind of ride this is at all.
You're gonna find out.
Yep. We just came off Hex and yeah, that was interesting. It was a cool idea and a cool like effect, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it was a nightmare. I was very, very dizzy. I don't ever think I wanna do it again, and I don't recommend it to anyone who gets motion sick, and I don't wanna spoil what the ride is because I've never been in anything like it. So it's very interesting, and I would say do it once, but like the whole time I was like, oh no, I don't like this at all. But very spooky, very cool effects. Just very, very dizzying. But look, we come out through this area and it's beautiful. It was worth it just to come out on this side of the towers. But you can come over to this side of the towers without doing that, so I'd recommend that path. I can't stress enough what a weird thing that was. That was so weird. Well, we've solved all the mysteries. Let's ride some more rides. We do have a beautiful view from here. That's the entrance where we came in by, and we only have like what, an hour left before the park closes, so we're gonna try to get on one more ride and then we'll be back tomorrow. Let's hustle. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, beautiful. It really is a beautiful building. Look at the sun coming through that one window right there. Nice. My favorite part about Hex is the fact that it's tied to legend and lore surrounding the family that owned the towers and started this whole venture. So they like made some historical fiction around the actual family and tied it into the whole park. And apparently you can go to the Oak, and one day I would love to do that, but we saw the branch. I think that's enough for now. Smiler, we'll come back for you tomorrow. Oblivion, we'll also come back for you tomorrow. Finally going into the dark forest. Th13teen. 1 hour wait, last ride of the day. If you go down to the woods today, you better not go alone. So I'm not going alone.
Oh, hello.
I've been wanting to ride Th13teen ever since I saw Sam's video on it. It hyped me up so much. The marketing is so cool that, and just being in the forest and seeing it, it's so cool. A lot of zigzags in this queue. We're almost to boarding. It said 60 minutes, but it really felt like it was 60 minutes of winding around the queue. It was basically a walk-on. And like I mentioned, you can just store your bags. You get on, you store your bags, and they're right there when you get off. So no dealing with lockers, which is wonderful. Here we go. This will probably be the last ride of today, and then we'll do more tomorrow.
My bum.
Yeah, some of the good and some of the bad.
Yep, it definitely wasn't 60 minutes at all, which is awesome. We're pretty much almost on. Looks like they've got some placeholders in the back there. All right, guys, we'll see you after. That was awesome. So much fun. I love 13. We went into the woods today and we didn't go alone. And we had a great time. Great ride to end the day with. And tomorrow we're gonna do a lot more. But today is not over yet because we're staying at the Alton Towers Hotel. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. And we're gonna go check in and check it out. And we have a themed room. So yeah. Some more excitement to come. One thing that I've noticed that is very unique about Alton Towers is there are large expanses of grassy areas where people can sit and relax, and that's something I really haven't seen at other theme parks. Just completely open grassy areas besides the garden, but all around the towers. Oh, look at how beautiful they are. Okay. Let's go. Well, that was a perfect first day at Alton Towers. Didn't get to do everything, but we still have tomorrow. But got to do a lot of really good rides and have a lot of fun. We had a great lunch. Oh my gosh, just wow, I'm thrilled. And stick around because we're coming back tomorrow and we're gonna do more of those rides and some of the cool stuff that we missed. So we will see you then. Stay tuned for the next video. And until then, as always, keep smiling and stay enthused. Bye!